This is AfridaNews, coming to you from the capital city of Ghana, Accra, where the drums beat for Africa. I am Dona Elita Naki. In Zimbabwe, the government has introduced a work for fees program to help students who cannot afford to pay for their studies. Although commendable, higher education stakeholders point to the fact that the program may only be an effective replacement for the student loan scheme, since it is unable to absorb all students who are in financial need. The student loan program has been fraught with issues since its inception. For example, students complain that financial institutions that demand pay slips of applicants' parents, a directive most were unable to comply with since 90% of Zimbabwe people are unemployed, according to the Zimbabwe Congress of Trade Unions. Additionally, with the economic uncertainty, students and their parents were reluctant to commit to the repayment of loans, while inflation has also been eroding the value of the money available for loans. The introduction of the Work for Fees program is expected to cure all that and provide an alternative to financially needy students who can participate in campus duties, such as construction work, cleaning of the dining halls on campus. In an interview with the University World News, the chairperson of the Parliamentary Committee on Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development, Lindiwe Mafosa, stated that the Work for Fees program introduced at the state institution has been doing well. She pointed to the University of Zimbabwe, where she shared that disadvantaged students who were involved in the refurbishing the learning institution's bus terminal have since graduated. According to Mafosa, the work that students carry out does not interfere with their studies. It is done during their free time, either during holidays, at night, or during weekends. Most students are afraid to take loans from banks because they do not know how they will repay them. They are afraid to take the loans because they know that banks will need collateral and that if you fail to pay, they attach your parents' properties, she said. She said it is also recommended that modalities be put in place that students repay after they are employed and not while studying, as was done in the past. Johannesburg has elected its first Muslim mayor. After legal machinations and political maneuvers, Thapelo Ahmed of the Al Jamaa party has been voted by the city council as the new mayor. Although Mr. Ahmed's party is a very small one, his candidacy was supported by the governing African National Congress (ANC) party. The former mayor was removed in a vote of no confidence earlier this week. As the first Muslim to be in charge of Johannesburg, 41-year-old Ahmed said he was most humbled and overwhelmed. Acknowledging the historic vote, he promised to make the fight against corruption his top priority. Ahmed's surprise appointment was unprecedented, with Al Jamaa holding only 3 seats of the council of 270 seats. The end result was unexpected. The Central Bank of Nigeria recently launched a domestic credit card with a goal to give rival global cards such as the MasterCard and Visa a run for their money. The introduction of these cards was driven by the desire to furthermore move Nigeria into a cashless society and help save transaction fees on the global credit cards. In October 2021, Nigeria launched Africa's first digital currency, the e-Naira. The head of the central bank believes that this new card, called Afrigo, will promote financial inclusion. Nigeria is following other countries, including India, Turkey, and China, who have launched domestic card schemes. Afrigo is owned by CBN and Nigerian banks and is aimed at addressing some of the local market peculiarities that other global cards fail to take into consideration. Nigeria, Africa's biggest economy, has more than 200 million people, with the majority still use cash due to a lack of formal banking system in their areas. Join us next time for Afrida News.